Okay, so having now made our initial footsteps onto Mount Gagazet, we can now continue our journey in order to pursue the first sphere of the game. So let's go on our way. So now they're giving us some basic tutorials on what happens, how you can advance in the story. So basically all you want to do is try and land a jump successfully. Gotta be pointing in the direction and pressing circle at the same time in order to do the proper jump. You can also use circle to climb any walls or ledges that you see. And in this instance, we don't necessarily want to jump, because as we see down here is a treasure chest. So let's go ahead and open it. And we get the accessory, the yellow ring. So now we want to climb back up, and then, there we go. Move on, ladies.
Oh, we're not getting across this way. Let's find another.
Apparently, Riku has no idea. Riku didn't see the staircase that was right over here. Yeah, someone was not paying attention. Alright, so let's take the save. Might as well. Okay. So let that save. And then we can continue on.
A dead end.
Well, to Riku and Pain, maybe, but not to Yuna. As we're about to see.
Think this machina still works?
Oh yeah, it does. So let's demonstrate its usage. Start the elevator. And so, everyone hang on. Yeah, it starts out slow, but that'll change in a moment.
I wonder how safe this is.
You're about to find out. And boom! Now hold on tight, girls.
It stopped.
And everyone's A-okay, right?
Owie.
Oh, Riku apparently is not.
What happened? Is Yuna okay?
These are, oh, disasterific.
Disasterific! I am on my way.
What about me?
Well, the summoner's life is more important than yours. Well, she's not the summoner anymore, of course, because her job title became obsolete after we completed Final Fantasy X. Alright, so we want to jump across. We want to go this way first, because there's a treasure chest over here that we can obtain. Now, as far as I know, getting treasure chests does not increase your completion percentage. If it's on a main quest, of course, and we got an elixir. So now we want to go back the way we came, and then we want to start climbing. And we want to keep climbing. We have to go around to the end of the path, or else we can't pull ourselves up. But, yeah, I'm shocked we haven't had a random encounter yet. But that will be soon about to change. Before I continue on, though, let's equip everyone with some of the accessories we've obtained. Some of them you get just by default. You don't get them necessarily by doing various stuff. Sometimes these items are just defaulted to you. The silver glasses, iron bangle, and silver bracer are all defaulted to you at the start of the game. So we want to start by giving Yuna the iron bangle. I want to give the silver bracer to Riku. And we'll give the silver glasses to Pain because she's the warrior after all. Alright, so now that we've taken care of that, let's continue on our way.
Oh! Who's there?
Yes, we've been followed. Yeah, I remember her from previous episodes.
Ah, the thief.
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh, that's what I hate about amateurs.
Maybe she'll go away if we ignore her.
I heard that. Just as I was saying, amateurs,
They have no concept of what it takes to be a true spear hunter.
And what's with the talking in the second person?
Weren't you following us?
Exactly.
following. A mere coincidence.
You was right, boss, as always.
Indeed, following them has paid off splendidly.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not impressed by your tactics.
Laugh while you can.
So we get our first official 3-on-3 showdown with LeBlanc and her cronies. Ready for a throwdown.
Them again.
Yeah, sadly. So, make it a point to use the Darkness Dance a lot in this particular battle, because you're gonna need it. So just keep pounding away on these guys and they won't be able to touch you unless LeBlanc uses an attack like Sonic Fan, which attacks everyone by default. But just keep going and you'll be fine. This isn't really that much of a threat of a battle.
Stop your slacking this instant!
Yeah, and then LeBlanc does something like Love Tap, which I have no idea what it does. I think it increases the stats of the various characters. But if they're still getting darked, does it really matter? Because yeah, they're just swinging at me and it's all in vain. Alright, so we got one out of the way. We got the sumo out of the way. Alright, next. Who is next to suffer my wrath? Yeah, each of these guys has an accessory that we can steal from them. And there's another Sonic Fan attack by LeBlanc. And since the battles are always going, it's never a good idea to hesitate. Just keep going. And so now another Love Tap from LeBlanc, which, what it accomplishes, I have no clue. Alright, so, let's keep pounding away on Tall Logos. Yeah, they really gave him a scary face there. Alright, so now it's just LeBlanc. Let's pound away on her. That couldn't steal anything, but that's okay. I'm not all that worried. Well, maybe I should be, because Yuna could use a potion. So let's give her one. And did I actually steal from LeBlanc? I couldn't tell. Let's see if I did or not. And somehow I missed LeBlanc. There it is, there's a tiara. So yeah, let's just keep going and try and figure out how the heck we're gonna stop her. And Sonic Fan again. Yeah, Yuna's having a wonderful time making a fool of LeBlanc. But yeah, I should be switching Riku's dress sphere now to Warrior. Because we're going to move into a situation now where you're going to be expected to be on high offense and moving quickly. And every time a character changes into a new dress sphere for the first time, you always will get the full animation.
So I chop things up and we win. I think
And it turned out it was the right time to do that. Yeah, that could not have been timed any better as we pick up the first 3-on-3 victory over LeBlanc and her cronies. And we get level ups from everyone. So now that we have defeated them...
And this is the thanks I get for going easy on you.
You were actually going easy on us? Well, now she's going ninja on us.
Hey! Who does she think she is?
I don't know.
She's getting hurt.
But yeah, exactly. So now, it's a race, as LeBlanc and her cronies are now on the move. The mission officially now begins. So, outrun the LeBlanc Syndicate. Beat the Syndicate to the top. But watch out, there's no telling what they'll do to stop you. And so, we get 6 minutes to track them down. And you really don't need all of those 6 minutes. You can pretty much beat them in half the time. There are a couple of things I want to do. There are things I want to obtain on the ascent. As you saw, we were going the path of a treasure chest. Alright, so let's start plucking some feathers off these birds. Yeah, if you have 2 warriors going, you should be just fine. Yeah, look out there, Yuna. Yeah, thankfully it starts, so it's not that much of a worry. So we get our victory. And Pain falls 1 point short of getting an experience level. Well, she'll get one the next battle. And we get ourselves a Mega Phoenix. That will be very helpful later on. Alright, so now let's make our move and get attacked again. This time by a pair of Aramen.
Kitty stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, let's pummel these guys. They don't confuse you like they could in Final Fantasy X, but they can inflict dark status on you with Umbral Gaze. And as it turns out, equipping the silver glasses on Pain was a good idea. Well, let's get rid of this thing. There we go, Samba of Silence. Samba of Silence against the Araman is actually very helpful. It negates the usage of their Umbral Gaze. So let's continue on. We're going to drop down here, and we're going to make a jump. Hopefully. There we go. And we are going to get intercepted by Logos.
The tab flashed. Why not stop to catch your breath?
Oh, really? Yeah, we're going to get attacked. We're going to get attacked by people wearing masks. Oh, don't worry. We got this. We so got this. Yeah. The cronies, the underlings, are easy pickings for us. Yeah, we're just destroying them with relative ease, really. Oh, come on there, Riku. Score. Yeah, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, I was gonna have to eventually, right? Yeah, but yeah, we keep collecting experience, skill, and potions along the way. And meanwhile, the clock is still ticking. Alright, so we got past the first official line of defense from LeBlanc. So now we gotta start climbing. And we want to go over this side. And we want to activate 2 switches. There's one over here and one on the other side. Alright, drop down, run to the right. Get another switch over here. Activate that. And that's actually quite important because it's going to lower an access point for us. And slowly but surely it comes down. Right, now we can advance. And we've got to jump from point A to point B here. Hopefully. Come on, Yuna, you can do it. You can do it, girl. Now we're going to take a quick detour, but first... Ooh, here's quite a ferocious adversary. Let's see if we can dark him in a hurry. There we go. Now let's start pounding away. I can still score damage on me, even if it's darked. That's not cool. Yeah, I'm gonna make you pay for that. And we have. So now, time to continue on as Yuna gains an experience level and she's up to 4 now. So now we're gonna take a quick detour, because we have lots of time to do so. We're gonna go over here, pull ourselves up, jump across the various stones. Alright, we're safe. And do it again. Oops. Pull yourself up. And try it again. Oh, ho, ho, careful, Yuna. That's a mistake you don't want to make. Oh! Yeah, pull yourself up, Yuna. We almost got this. So when we merge on the other side, we can get this treasure chest containing the red ring accessory. So now we want to go back the way we came. So let's get back to it. Hurry, Yuna, hurry! Pull yourself up, and let's go. Oh, we're gonna have to jump over. Come on. Whoa, nice, Yuna, nice. And attacked in midair. That's not cool. Ooh, here's a various variety of enemies. Let's do the Samba of Silence here to negate their magical abilities. Because, yeah, for the most part, the bombs and elementals will do magic attacks on you, just like they would in the regular Final Fantasy X. But unlike the Final Fantasy X game, these things are much more susceptible to getting attacked by swords. Which is quite nice. So we've eliminated them, and we continue. Alright, so now we can get back on track here. Going this way. So let's go this direction. Yuna, pull yourself up, please. What the heck are you doing? Other than not jumping. Come on, girl. Gotta go here, or else they're gonna get the sphere. So yeah, this is the little panel that we lowered earlier. So yeah, that was actually a necessity to do that. So now, off to the left. We gotta go here since we wasted a bit of time with Yuna failing to jump. Alright, back at it. Run. Back at it. Run, girls. Run. We've gotta get to that sphere. Okay, more of these guys. Under normal circumstances, though, this time.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, one slash of the sword and that's it. We require nothing else. And yeah, these things are easily disposed of. Oh, it takes us one more hit and that's it. Victory is ours. And so we can move on as a result. Go! And into the next trap. Yeah, we can't even see it hiding behind that pillar over there.
Warm welcome.
Well, I know it's coming there, Ormy. So yeah, let's throw down. Yeah, this'll be easy. I can make an example of you in a hurry, yeah, cause the crony only needs to get hit once by a sword slash and that's it. You're making this too easy, you know that, LeBlanc? I mean, I'm cutting through your bad guys like a hot knife through butter. There's not a thing you can do about it. So, onward we shall go. Alright, so we got past that. And now, the fun really begins. The ascent up to the top there as the barrier comes down. So we want to come over here, and we want to now start climbing. And by this time, you don't have to worry about the clock, because you're pretty much going to be golden at this point. Because at a certain point, the clock stops working. And, come on you, stay focused here. Yeah, do you notice what's going on at the top right corner of the screen? Yeah, I think there's a problem over there. So... yeah, I don't know how this happened, but it's certainly hilarious. And LeBlanc, as much of a slut as you are, that is impressive strength that you possess to be able to hold two fully grown men like that with one arm, while holding on to a ledge with one arm. That's very impressive, I do have to say. So let's go ahead and save our game, since we have no worry of LeBlanc and company anymore. Alright, pull ourselves up. Pull ourselves up, and now we'll take the treasure chests that they had, which contains the muscle belts. We actually do want this. We want to give this to Riku, because her strength is not going to be as much. So we'll give that to her. And then we shall give the gauntlets to Pain there. So that should be just fine for where we're going now. So let's go up here. The finish line's in sight. However, we are being watched. Notice at the top of the screen, we've got a spider to deal with.
Figures we'd run into something like this.
It comes.
And so, let us begin. Our first official boss duel. Let's make this happen. So all you really need to do is don't stay on offense and you'll be just fine. And of course, Darkness Dance goes a long way. But that doesn't mean you can stop everything that this thing can do. Including that. Yeah, there's some things you just can't avoid. But just keep pounding the rock and you'll be fine. It's not that hard of a boss, really. You should be able to beat it without much difficulty. However, as I mentioned, it does have an attack that cannot be stopped. If it lands, it can actually inflict stop on your party. Hopefully we can beat it before it's able to launch that attack. Come on, finish it off, girls. We're so close. Okay, it's sticky ends, yeah. If it does what it's supposed to do, it will inflict stop on your characters It's only temporary, though. But yeah, it's not that hard of a battle. So let's go inside and get the treasure that's within. So, here's the sphere we were looking for.
Found it!
Yeah, and here comes the defeated LeBlanc. Yeah, you want to fight me for it?
It's obvious to the trained eye that sphere's just a dud.
Jealous?
Perfect for the dull wings.
Definitely jealous.
You've wins again.
And so, with that in mind...
I guess we'll be taking this?
Yep, because victory is ours! As Yuna raises the sphere into the air, the mission is complete. So, with that successfully taken care of, we can now make our way out of here. You have to leave manually. You don't have a choice.
Brother, mission complete.
Brother? He's not with you?
What do you mean he's not with... Well, brother did say he was coming after us. And so that's what he did. So, back on our airship, as we get ready to make our move for our next mission. Everyone has returned safely aboard, and this also includes... Brother. Yeah, a little worse for wear, apparently. Yeah, Shinra, is he gonna be okay?
He said something about Yuna being in trouble, then he just jumped ship.
And here he is.
Well, at least he's back and alive and well, right?
He's alive, right? Just leave him there.
Can you analyze the sphere we found?
I'm on it.
So yeah, we can go right over to Shinra and have a look.
Analysis complete. Want to watch the sphere?
Oh, absolutely. And so, let's have a look at it. So what are we going to find? Well, it looks like an image of Zanarkand. The Final Fantasy X style Zanarkand before, of course, it gets ruined. Yeah, Zanarkand was a beautiful city in Final Fantasy X. It really was. No question that you can't help but appreciate all the hard work they put into creating that image of Zanarkand for Final Fantasy X. And we meet some of its citizens as well.
I can't believe I actually got a ticket.
Really?
What a thrill to be able to shake her hand like that.
That actually sounds like Maiken. What's Maiken doing in that image, in that shot?
Think it's worth anything?
It's not very exciting.
Junk.
Hey, you never know.
We can use it as a dress.
Yeah, we can use it as a dress sphere. By obtaining it, we get the Black Mage dress sphere. And that's not all that's going on.
Incoming data. Goings to your stations. How long you plan on lying there?
Yeah, pull yourself together, brother. We gotta get back to work.
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for. There's at least one on Besaid Island. And another in the Zanarkand ruins.
So, where to?
Well, that's up to us. Selecting a mission. Aboard the airship, the sky's the limit. Based on information Buddy collects, you can travel to various hotspots, take on missions, and advance the story. To select a mission or destination, pull up the world map by talking to Buddy, and press circle to return to the bridge. Why visit hotspots? Hotspots appear as you complete missions, and Buddy collects data from throughout Sphera. Exploring these hotspots unlocks new missions and episodes, placing you in charge of what direction the story will ultimately take. And why is Riku bouncing around like that? Like, you're not gonna seduce me, okay? I don't go that way. So, yeah, basically Buddy tells us what exactly goes on and the level of difficulty that each quest possesses. So, as you can see in this case, Besaide's hotspot has 3 stars, Xanarkin's hotspot has 5. And then there are other various things that you can do depending on where you plan to go. But of course, we're going to stick to the hotspots only because those are the most important things. So, with that, I believe we will be bringing this day of recording to a close since we accomplished everything that we needed to. So, yeah, and Riku's even following after me. So yeah, let's save the game. So, we've officially completed our first mission of the game. And we can now move on to the next 2. And that will happen next time. So, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of this Minimalist Run Let's Play of Final Fantasy X-2. And when I join you again, we will begin our first hotspot mission on Besaid Island, Yuna's old hometown. So, until next time everyone, take care, and I'll see you soon.